Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm the founder of Gamercycle, the patent-pending exercise bike that allows you to play your favorite video games while you passively burn up to 700 calories per hour. This proof of concept video series shows that Gamercycle is a powerful fat-busting machine. On September 20th, 2024, I began my 90-day Gamercycle challenge, and the challenge was simple. All I had to do was ride my Gamercycle prototype whenever I played video games. Well, over those 3 months, I played my favorite video game, PUBG, an hour and a half per day, and I lost 21 pounds. And I had a blast doing it because I was playing more PUBG than I ever played in my entire life. Gamercycle has come a long way since I filmed this cheap video series in my basement, so go to gamercycle.com and get your Gamercycle today. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today is the 18th of November, and it is officially day 60 of my 90-day Gamercycle experiment. That's right. I've been doing this now for 60 days, and in that time I've exercised 55 times. I've only missed 5 workouts. I'm listening to somebody take steps in that building over there. So 55 out of 60 isn't all that bad. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try to get the percentage off the top of my head, but I've lost 13 pounds. I've lost 3.5 inches off my stomach, which tells me that I'm doing a pretty good job targeting my fat, which is what I really want. Those security keys there. This is what that, oh, you don't see from the other side. That's the new pan. I shouldn't care about trivial things like skins, however I do. Still hearing somebody down there, scooting around. Definitely in that building. Do wish not all of these windows had bars. So I'm right in the middle of the zone. There's a pleasant surprise. See if I can figure out where that crate is going. Still hear steps in a building. Pretty sure it's this one. Aha! There's one. So if you're new to the channel, I'm riding my Gamercycle prototype 4.0 today. As I always mention, this is the first ever exercise bike designed by a gamer for gamers. Specifically designed to allow you to play your favorite video games while you exercise. My arms are supported by a big comfy pad, which you can't see unfortunately. Keeps my legs away from hitting my arms. And then I've moved the metrics computer off to the side so you don't have to stare at your exercise progress while you are exercising. It allows you to forget that you're exercising, which is amazing. Last thing you want to do is think about exercising when you're exercising. And as you can see, I've already burned 153 calories, so it really is that simple. You just got to move your Xbox or your PlayStation over to your gamer cycle. Just move it out of your living room. And just like that, you'll be exercising every day. The bot outside waiting for me, but can't really reach him. And try to go after a security room. I haven't done in a long time on Erangel. I do have a key. 185 calories already. I'm just getting started into my first game. And again, the magic of this is that you just pedal and play. It is that simple. It is exercise for the rest of us who do not want to think about exercise. So if you're watching TV and you're seeing commercials for people screaming at mirrors and all that sort of weird stuff, you don't have to be that. Just have to want to play your favorite video game and you're all set. Get yourself a gamer cycle. Go to gamercycle.com. And the purpose of this video is just to show that the system works. It's not to prove that I'm a good gamer. It's not to get followers or any of that silly stuff. It's really just to... Damn, am I going to need a... I think I can just shoot through this, right? Yep. Can I drive this down? AWM. How sweet is that? It's a great score for me. I'm feeling good. I'm already over 200 calories. As I always like to point out, there's 3,500 calories in a pound of fat. The average gamer plays video games 8.5 hours per week. So if you do that all on a gamer cycle, it's pretty easy to lose weight. All you really need is to be in a deficit consistently, and gamer cycle will make you consistent. Because you don't have to be motivated to exercise, you just have to want to play your favorite video game. And it is that easy. Not the best spot. I do have a ghillie suit. Advance to the next hill, perhaps. Do usually move on foot. Would have been nice if I had found a 3X in that room, but AWM can't complain. Also like to point out that I'm exercising in zone 2. So when you're in zone 2, you exercise just to the point where it's a bit difficult to breathe. You exercise just to the point where it's a bit difficult to talk. And wasn't quite there just a second ago, so I just increased my intensity. And I only want to be around 70% of my maximum heart rate. And for me, that's about 125, 130. Don't want to be much higher than that. So you don't even have to exercise. And the beauty part about that is you will burn a greater percentage of your calories from fat if you go low and slow. Which is what I am doing. I could go harder, I could be out of breath, but I don't want to be, because I'm trying to utilize more fat. And as I've mentioned, I've lost 3.5 inches off my stomach, which is exactly where I want to lose my weight from. So I haven't lost any muscle. My shoulders are the same size. My biceps are the same size. So I feel like I'm losing it from exactly where I want to lose it for the first time in my life. And there's no rush. You don't have to feel like you have to maintain a super high intensity. If you have to get into a battle, if you have to fight somebody, you can always slow down or you can stop entirely. And then just start pedaling again as soon as you're done. It does not negatively impact my gaming whatsoever. If I die, it's not because I'm exercising at the same time. It's just because I'm terrible. Where is everybody? Been good for loot. Although I would prefer to be shooting 7.62. Been in zone the entire game almost, and I find these games are sometimes the slower games instead of being out on the edge. Figure people are coming at me from the west side. I don't see anybody. Just a bot. Kind of don't want to waste a bullet. Not sure if I hit him with that first one. It didn't look like it. I grazed him. $275 calories already. Only in my first game. Still plenty to go in this game. We'll go and salvage this bike if I can find it. Never know when it might come in handy. These houses are right in the middle of the zone, so not really liking any of my options here. 5 left. I hit in the butt pan, I think. Damn it. Second game, already 330 calories. Disappointing exit to that last game, but even when you're losing, you're still winning if you're riding a gamer cycle. It seemed like a lot of people landed here, but I haven't heard anything since then. Sometimes that's a good sign, sometimes that's a bad sign. Just don't have any meds. First aid. $415 calories already. Feeling great. I should point out that this is after a 12-hour workday. And a day where it'd be very easy to say, no, I'm not going to exercise tonight. I normally de-stress by playing PUBG. So it's pretty easy to exercise when the two marry up like that. Probably just a bot. Definitely just a bot. This could get a bit tricky. Or not. Cheap kill. Right over his shoulder. Terrible. Oh, and then he moved. He's gonna kill me. Yep.
Well, it's about time.
the most exciting game. I'm just running around chasing ghosts of shots that I'm not connecting with. But even when you're having a boring game, still burning calories. I'd be doing this if I wasn't exercising, so might as well kill the two birds with one stone. Where that expression comes from. Somebody hit some magical slingshot. There's a closed. $15 left. I've barely seen anybody this entire game. These three. One of the suppressor kills that I needed. $550 calories, just like that. And it's really, really easy. Exercise has never been more fun. You just have to pedal and play on a gamer cycle. Ooh, scared me. Another suppressor kill that I needed. Johnny Cache, nice name. Lost him. Must have kept circling this way. There he is. 2 left. Anticlimactic. I will take it. Last game of the evening. As you can see, I've already done an hour of exercise. 640 calories. Pretty much right on par for me. On my work nights, I try to do about 800 calories. Ace right off the bat. That's always a good sign. A newly upgraded buzzkill. Pretty excited about it. I'm 1 level away from getting the bayonet. I have the chroma skin, so it's pretty rare. Hoping one day they'll have a blockchain on here and I can sell it. That's pretty nice looking. 639 kills. Really nice looking. Very happy with that. Good spot in the zone. A lot of people are going to have to come through here. I got great gear. We'll see if I can find somebody to kill. Decide to stick with the buzzkill SLR, even though I saw a bolty. $715 calories. Does have a suppressor. Oh, and there's my first time my name is up in the kill feed. I'm low on health. Stevie Wonder 3. Some of the names are hilarious. There's probably a second and a third already taken. There's probably a first and second already taken. Loving this scope on this SLR. Looks really, really nice. Really think the earlier skins were way nicer than the newer skins. Pretty long way with a lot of fields. Might as well. Cache's playing again. Somewhere over in that direction. Sure he wants to get me after the last game. Could be going for the crate. Can't see it though. Great if I could see him. Bit brazen here, I will admit. Way out in the open. Could have just ran straight back to that ridge line. But I'm going to bet he did. It's not there, obviously. Definitely hit him pretty good that first time, so his vest is probably not in great shape. There he is. Way over there. Reloaded too early. $816 calories. Lost him for the moment. Completely lost that guy, but we got to sort of be running beside each other. Or he's in front of me slightly. Ten left. Going to push up to this hill here. It should just be in zone. Is that him on the corner? Thought I saw him. Nothing in here. Could be the crate that I already looted. Get turned around at this point. Filthy will probably be coming this way sooner or later. Or top of that hill. 4 left. Almost 900 calories. Woo. Headshot win.
Celebrate!
900 calories.